Next, we turn to a wonderful story about a group who got together, pooled their resources, and are creating opportunities for people all over the world. Here's a report on a project that's changing lives in Nairobi, Kenya.
My son was helping to fund this program as a member of United. They're a group of 8 young men who have means and resources available to them, who have joined together so that they could cooperate in providing help for the poor. One of the men in this Unitas group, his name is Joseph Granny, had been over there several times to talk to the people, and the request of the people was that they set up a cooperative bakery that will provide employment for 30 or 40 of our members in Nairobi. We've established it so that it's a true cooperative, so that the manager doesn't make much more than the newest employee, that there's a 1 to 3 limit on what the manager can make over what the regular employees make. The manager is rated by the employees. The employees are evaluated by other employees, not by the management. Well, Nairobi is a city of about 3 million people, and about 1 million of these inhabitants live in slum areas. They're at a very low poverty level, living on $1 a day or less. The owners of this cooperative, who are members of the church, have selected an area in Nairobi where there is no current bakery. And there are slum areas and middle-class apartments throughout that whole area. And this will provide bread for that area of Nairobi, and it will also provide employment for the sellers of the bread. The way they sell bread in Nairobi, men on bicycles put several crates of bread on the back of their bicycle and go around and sell it to their regular customers. And we should produce between 8,000 and 10,000 loaves of bread a day when it's in full production. We visited several of the little kiosks where they sell bread and talked to them about the sale of bread and asked them if they would be interested in using a new source of bread if we could establish a bakery. And this has been a very moving experience for me. I've developed more of a sense of self-worth, knowing that I was doing the work of helping these people, appreciating the circumstances and the efforts that the poor are making for themselves to try to provide a living for their families, but also by the Savior's admonition that we've got to help the poor. His emphasis on feeding the poor is throughout Scriptures. In all of his instructions, he never forgot the poor, and he admonished people to take care of the poor. And this is a very strong tenet of the LDS Church. This is the work of the Lord. This is his work, and we all feel that he's pleased with the efforts that any of us make to lift the poor and get them out of poverty.
I understand that this co-op is already up and functioning and that the group is already working on another project.
It's an amazing story. You know, a project like this might seem out of reach, but there are many small and simple ways in which all of us can make a difference.